Hi everybody. Tonight I'm going to be doing the top 10 best comedy movies of all time in my opinion. If you think that I should have put another movie in here, I haven't seen too many, so just leave it in the comments. I'll try to watch it. If I've already seen it, I probably didn't like it. That's why I didn't put it in this top 10. These are just my top 10 favorite comedy movies. Okay, number 10 is Meet the Parents. And Ben Stiller is going to propose to his girlfriend, but he wants to get her father's blessing first, who is Robert De Niro, and so they go to their house for a weekend, and Robert De Niro is like really skeptical of him and everything, and he's like really nervous, so he's saying all the wrong things and everything bad is happening to him. So that's a pretty funny movie. Number 9 is Tommy Boy with Chris Farley and David Spade. And in this movie, Tommy and Chris Farley, he just graduates college, and he goes to work at his dad's car parts plant, and his dad dies, so he has to take over, and he's trying to sell 500,000 brake pads to keep the factory going, and he actually does sell 500,000 brake pads, but then something goes wrong with the computers, so they have to start over again, and this guy, Dan Aykroyd, is in this movie. His character is trying to buy their plant, and he's trying to stop him because all these people lose their jobs. So he's going to try to get him to not. He's going to try to convince him not to buy it, and if that doesn't work, he'll try to trick him into not buying it or something. It's a very funny movie. You have to watch. Okay, number 8 is Borat with Sacha Baron Cohen, and in the movie, he lives in this foreign country, I can't really remember what it is, and he comes to America, and he's trying to adapt to all these American customs, and it's really funny. And something that I really like about this movie, and gives it a really real life effect to it, is that some of the scenes are actually shot like without any actors. It's just Sacha Baron Cohen. It's actually like real life. Like he goes onto a subway, and he has a chicken on the subway, and the chicken gets loose and it's running through the subway, and he's trying to catch it, and there's all these just regular people, and they're just filming him secretly. So a couple scenes are like that in the movie. So that's something that I really like about it. Okay. Number 7 is Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, and it's about Bill Murray. It's Groundhog's Day, and and Bill Murray, he goes to bed after Groundhog's Day, and it keeps on, like the day keeps on repeating, like he keeps on waking up and it's Groundhog's Day again, and the same things are happening to him. So he starts to like not caring what he's doing. He's eating whatever he wants. He's doing whatever he wants to do, and you'll have to watch to see what happens there. So yeah, it's a good movie. Number 6 is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective with Jim Carrey, and Courtney Cox is also in this movie. Ace Ventura is a pet detective, and the Dolphins, the football team, Miami Dolphins, their mascot gets stolen, and they call Ace to try to find it, and it's just really funny watching him trying to figure out all these things, and he just like acts really stupid and stuff, but the irony is he's actually a very good detective. It's like he figures out everything that everybody thinks that his methods are a little unusual, and he's just like very mature, but he's actually a very good detective. Okay, number 5 on my list is This Is Spinal Tap, and in this movie, it's about a guy. They make up a fictional band called Spinal Tap, and he makes a documentary about them. And he's just like following them around, videotaping some of their conversations and giving them interviews about like all their drummers who died. They've had like 4 or 5 drummers, and they're just talking about all these different things that happened to them. It's very funny. It's like the guys from the band, they give them tours in their dressing rooms and different places like that, and it's just a really fun movie. Okay. Number 4 is Ghostbusters with Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and all those guys. And they're just 3 guys who try to catch ghosts, and nobody really believes in them at first, but then this one lady has this paranormal experience, and that she calls them, and they start getting bigger and bigger and fighting like bigger ghosts and trying to catch them. Okay. If you haven't seen that movie, which I'm sure you have, I highly recommend you check it out. Number 3 is Ferris Bueller's Day Off with Matthew Broderick, and it's just about a teenager who skips school one day, decides to skip school. He decides to skip school, and he picks up his girlfriend and his best friend, and they go around Chicago, and they do a lot of stuff, like they go to restaurants, baseball games, and stuff like that, and he tries not to get caught by his principal, because if the principal catches him, he'll have to repeat his senior year. So that's a good movie. Number 2 is Airplane, and it's about these people. They're on an airplane, and everybody starts getting sick, and like I think they like pass out for like a number of hours once they get sick, and so all these people are starting to get sick on the plane, and they start realizing that only the people that are getting sick are the people that had fish for dinner instead of steak. And so the pilots, both the pilots, they have eaten fish, so they pass out, and it's just the main character trying to fly the plane and land it. And he hasn't flown in years, so he's just trying to remember how to fly the plane. It's a very funny movie. Something else I like about this movie is it's just got like kind of a dramatic plot, but it's got a lot of comedy thrown in there, which just makes it a really good movie. And it makes you laugh, and it kind of makes you wonder about like the ending. It's like, what's going to happen to these people? Okay, and number 1 is Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy with Will Ferrell. Paul Rudd is in this movie, Steve Carell, and Christina Applegate, and it's just a really great movie. It's like it's got like a funny plot. It's like all these people idolize this Anchorman, and it's just like this news team. They trying to get number 1 in ratings each year, and it's just really funny. This it's in the 70s, so women aren't very superior yet. So, and this girl, Christina Applegate, she's Will Ferrell's co-anchor, and he's not really happy about that at first. But then he starts to like her, and they start getting into a romantic thing, and you'll just have to watch to figure out the rest. It's a very good movie. I highly recommend it. So, thank you.